Start. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just got to push the screen. I've got to think meeting is being live streamed. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll. Sorry, what's your name again?
Oh, I'm Steve. I'm just trying to sort out how to stream it. Actually, it's it's
Thanks, Steve.
just right. That's the one we want to stream, isn't it? That is the one we want to stream. Good.
I wanted to say, I have one of these pipes as well, and I was trying to play. Can everyone hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Good, okay. I was trying to play with my Morris side, and these are tunable, but it wouldn't come sharp enough. So I took the head off, and I had to use a little saw, and I sawed the tenon area, and I just took a tiny smidge off,
Yes.
and then I could tune up to my Morris friends.
Interesting.
But it's a good pipe for outdoors and events. You know, that's not expensive, but it really comes out there for the Morris, so they can hear it over the melodeons.
Right.
Yeah, but I had to tune it by actually sawing some of the joint.
Understood.
And just give yourself time. They're horrible at first. They're squeaky, and you have to be subtle and find your little sweet spot. But give it time. It's kind of fun.
Thank you. I've always had fun out of several instruments that I've had a go at.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I was going to say, I'm looking at your Zoom square, and your name is Julie, but that's not your name, right?
Oh, yes, that's my wife. I am handsome, honestly. I could make a joke and say I could be Julie on a Saturday night.
We all could. Well, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what is your name then?
My name's Anthony Mannion.
Anthony.
Oh, brilliant. I live in Manchester. I've been a member of the Taborers for quite a few years. I've never actively come to any meetings or anything like that.
Oh, well, it's great to have you here. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This year.
So do you play at all, or are you probably sorry?
I play in a Cayley band, and I play Irish bouzouki and play melodeon.
Oh, good.
The piano a little bit. I'm up to grade 3. ABRSM. Yeah, and tabor pipe a little bit.
Oh, brilliant! What context do you play the tabor pipe in?
Well, my pad, as it were, consists of the tunes John Barleycorn, Ducky's Nest, Sussex Carol, Upton on 7, William and Nancy. They're all a bit rough. Morisco, Harp Hamilton, Wassailing.
Yes.
But I'm not really, they're not performance standard, any of them, but I intend to get them to be performance standard.
Oh, brilliant. Good stuff. So how are you, Elizabeth? You all right?
Doing well. It's I have a roommate now who's staying with me for a while, so I'm not sure how 8 o'clock pipe and tabor session will sit with them. So we'll see. But I'm well, and hi Lala. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. That's very good.
We had a Morris wassail gig last night. There was a big cidery that had a huge audience, and we Morrised and sang songs and wassailed and toasted, and we had a king and queen. It was very, very nice.
Wow. So was that actually around a load of trees, or where was that?
We had it was indoors. It was pouring rain, and we were indoors at the cidery, but they had it decorated with trees, and we said some prayers to the trees. We didn't do the full wassail, but we had some fun. Sang some songs, did some dances.
Wow, that sounds great fun. How are you, Steve? Are you all right?
Or, yeah, fine. There's a lot of echo I'm getting. Are you getting echo?
Yes, yeah. Should we do some trial muting? See what happens.
I don't know. I can't hear any echo now.
It might have been mine, and I don't know why, but my friends say mine echoes. So
Of course, you're such
I
a
had
distance.
I had to do my Zoom differently, so I'll mute when everyone's talking.
I find it interesting, Elizabeth. You talked about a full wassail and trees and things. Of course, trees. That's a very sort of mostly a modern thing about having trees in wassails. You know, most wassails are just, and for most of the time, are a house visiting, toasting tradition, and nothing to do with trees at all. In fact, where I live, we've got the lovely Gloucestershire wassail song, beautiful song, nothing to do with apples, trees, or anything like that. You know.
Well, we go to apple orchards. We have several friends who have orchards, and we go out to the orchard and put the toast in the tree and sprinkle some apple juice around the base of the tree and sing songs. You know,
it's amazing how that has grown since 1990, when it was there was a big revival with an organisation called Common Ground, and now everybody thinks you've got to have apples and trees to do wassailing, but
well,
quite the opposite, really.
we just do it as an excuse to drink cider and apple brandy.
That sounds like a really good idea, actually. Yeah. I mean, I have to say that some friends of mine they've got some fruit trees in their garden, and they have kind of got into the whole idea of us going around there and you know making noise and frightening away the evil spirits and all that kind of stuff. But it's as you say, largely an excuse for a load of drinking, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
What made Britain great?
How are you, Terry? You all right?
Oh, our central heating boiler's broken down.
Oh no.
It's been coming on for a few months, but yeah, it's badly kaput. There we are. So, fingerless gloves.
Oh yeah, they are good actually. I can't find mine at the moment. They got into the sort of vortex where all the lost pencils and keys and everything else goes.
I've got a pair of little white cotton gloves, sort of snooker referee's gloves. I've cut the fingers out of one. These are not the ones, but they're very useful for playing outside. These are a bit thick and bulky, but yeah.
Oh, brilliant! That's good. Okay, so Steve, will I need to do anything to stop the YouTube when it at the end or anything? Or
I'm trying to. It should automatically stop, but we don't know.
oh well, fair enough. Well, thanks for doing it, because
we
obviously
we will see. I've done it a different
it
way
is
this time to see how it.
it's wonderful all the stuff you do, I have to say. So yeah, thank you very much. Oh, we got quite a few people whizzing out of the internet to be with us. This is really good. So yeah, wow. I suppose we better say hello to everybody who we haven't already said hello to. How are you doing, Lola? You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Is it cold in Italy at the moment?
Today it's pretty cold, but fortunately I live in a really fortunate area because it's unfortunate because it's a 1 hour drive from the rest of the world, but but we've got geothermy, so we can heat our homes with steam. So this year we've been really lucky.
Wow.
It's like being in Iceland in the middle of Italy.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh gosh. Wow.
That mean
So
you also get earthquakes?
yes,
Yeah.
from time to time, but not as big as those.
No. Geothermal energy and earthquakes, they seem to go together.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like earthquakes though.
No. Whereabouts are you?
Sorry?
Whereabouts in Italy are you?
The place is called Larderello. I write it in the chat.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And it's a really tiny village that was created by a Frenchman in the 19th century, at the time where they were building all the industrial villages, like the mushroom towns in England and so on. They did the same here.
Fantastic.
Oh wow! So when you go and do your reenactment stuff, is that some distance away? Is it?
Yes. The nearest is 1 hour drive, as I was saying. And then if not, we've got 2 hours, 3 hours drive and so
Oh well, fair enough.
on. Yeah.
It would be it would be even longer in the ancient times, presumably.
Yeah, no, the ancient time would be impossible.
Who
Especially
else have you got?
because here it's everything twists and turns, and there are more wild boars and deers than cars. So, but they don't mind me playing pipe and tabor, so it's nice.
Brilliant. Well, I guess we better just say hi to everybody who we haven't said hi to. Hi, David. Hi, Helen. Hi, Hoedown Neil. Hi, Big, actually. Oh, and hi, Liam. Yeah. How are you? How are you, Birgit? We haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm very fine, thank you. The last months I have not been taboring too much, but the last few days I tried a little. So I'm happy to join you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Hope
That's really good.
everybody's fine.
Brilliant. I suppose we better do some playing, really. I'm guessing that Terry is probably the person who's best on his list of things. Do you want to kick us off, Terry? I think Liam might possibly be up for doing Sussex Carol or We Wish You a Merry Christmas later, so don't do those now.
Let's start with Il est né le devant enfant.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Can you do it several times? Because those of us who are into sort of playing by ear, you know, we just kind of get into the swing of it, you know.
I have a breathing problem.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, whatever you can do, Terry. Thank
About
you.
2 verses, definitely.
Okay, so we all need to mute if we're not already muted. So So Anthony, you need to mute. Who else needs to mute?
I'll try to mute now. I'll keep speaking while I do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hello. What are we doing? Which one, please?
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Here
hello.
and
Oh,
there
hi,
with the
Stephanie.
right
Good to see you.
Sorry?
Elaine,
Page 2 in
Which?
in book 6, Treasury 6.
Well, I've got book 6. Hang on, let's see. Yes.
Those who play by ear, it's a key of G, but it starts on a D. Okay? I'll play an introduction, hopefully.
Okay, and I'm just gonna Anthony, I'm just gonna mute. There we go. Ooh, hang on.
Are you ready? Introduction.
Terry, you haven't got original sound on. Terry.
Oh, me?
You haven't got original sound on.
How do I do that? At the top.
Yeah, normally.
On. Is that okay?
You got it? Yeah, cool.
Try it again. Sorry about that.
No, that was just the right speed for me. Thank you, Terry.
I find these high pipes much harder to play these days. I'm afraid I've got a lung problem. But
it's
a low D pipe. The low D for me now and the G are much better.
Oh, are they? That's interesting. So you find them easier to play? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always find the low D. I have to really get into the zone. Blowing from the diaphragm, and yeah, it's kind of quite a different thing for me.
Not much easier. Shall we do it again with the low D pipe?
Oh, if you want, yeah, cool.
I find, in a way, the high D pipe is not appropriate necessarily to carols. Screaming way up there in the right place, yes, but I don't know. Never go there. Introduction.
I find it's kind of quite crazy how enjoyable just playing something like that could be for me. maybe
Oh,
I'm maybe I've just got the pipe and tabor gene or something. I don't know.
I'm really pleased. I joined in on a few notes.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? Hey, that's good. Right. Well, who would like to play the next one? Do we have a volunteer? Yeah, Hold Down Neil's going to play. Go, Hold Down Neil.
Right, here we go. So, what I thought was, get my glasses out. In volume 2, page 2 of Terry's book, there's Broad of Burgoyne, and in volume 1, on page 23, there's Broad Officials. And I thought that'd be really cool. Right, and I'll do another tune as an introduction, because it's what I do.
Wow, that was great fun. That was really enjoyed that. I could see them all brawling away there for one of these nice courtly entertainments. Be very jolly, wouldn't it?
I must find out how you do brawls. Anyway.
Oh
Yeah.
well, the official brawl, which is the last one you played, is really it's a fantastic dance, and basically you you do this fight. Well, I can just show you a little bit of the stepping. But you sort of do this you do this sort of sidestepping thing. Hang on. So you go sidestepping. So it's and then you face your partner. You do a couple of capers, caper, and then you throw your partner in the air, which is always good fun. I mean, especially if they haven't been eating too much. Actually, it's quite funny because if you call this at some sort of dance, then and people kind of get to realise what's about to happen. Then you get them sort of analysing, whether which one of them should be throwing the air and all this. It's very, very funny.
Can I just make a comment?
Yeah.
I found that too fast to play, especially the second half. But I have a cunning trick for those who find it difficult to play. Yeah?
Yes, I agree, because I play the first beat of the bar. I go do 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 do, and then once I've got that established, then I can start filling in other times when I've got more, brain power.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's interesting because that is roughly the speed the dance goes at, and of course it would have been played on a G pipe quite often, because in Arbo he has a G pipe specifically described. So it would be doing all the twirly bits. Well, yeah. Well, anyway, I've suddenly got into my G pipe sort of. So I normally play that on the high D. So yeah, it's a lot easier for me on the high D. I can do all the twiggly bits on that. Yeah.
No problem with the hurdy-gurdy or the violin or a rebec playing that.
Ah, well, there you go. Yeah, so it's each to their own, isn't it? But if you ever get a chance to do the dance, it's really great.
Yeah, you taught it. You taught it me.
Oh, did I? Oh, it's me. Okay.
I'll tell you a funny thing. Beware of this. In Staffordville, I used to work there. Towards Christmas, we played at the county hall. There was a big reception of councillors and important people, and my little group played. And at the interval, we went away for mince pies and all sorts of things like that. And I was eating a mince pie. I think, and somebody said, "You're on." So I got this mince pie in my mouth, and it got stuck in my dentures and all sorts of things. And I had to play zap zap da 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 da, blah 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 blah. So don't eat mince pie, I warn you, when you're about to play.
What was the name of the first tune that Neil played?
Oh, that was Brawl de Begoin.
What? How do I spell that?
Bourgoinge. As I say, it's volume 2, page 2. If you got Terry's book.
I'm getting it for Christmas.
Sorry?
I'm getting Terry's book for Christmas. I'm getting Terry's book.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Julie, what's your real name?
Anton.
Anton.
Anton. I am married to Julie.
Yes,
Believe
I
it
did.
or not.
I did assume that wasn't your name.
Thank
It
you.
might be. Hi, Anton.
Oh,
Oh, brilliant stuff. Right. Well, that was all. Oh, look at the reindeer. We got a reindeer in Italy. That's fantastic.
Yeah, they're passing by now, and then they're going back to this Svalbard or where they live.
It's great to have a reindeer. Yeah, if you have any more reindeer, we would like to see them, of course. That's very, very good. Right. Well, we should have something else. Who would like to play the next one? Any volunteers? Oh yeah, Elizabeth. Go, Elizabeth. Yeah.
I have a couple of things, and I don't
Terry
know
will
when.
need to mute.
I'm not sure when we want to do a Solin and Hey Ho, Nobody Home, or Chilly Chilly Winter, but I wrote a piece, Chilly Chilly Winter, which works as a round, and I put the words to it in the chat. I put it in the key of C on a G pipe, but if you don't have the G pipe or the C pipe, then you could sing around with us. And then before we do that, I wanted to just do a pas de pan. It's in Terry's book on page 11. Pas de pan, Burgundian melody.
Which book?
The celebrations book with all the Christmas stuff. Tabor's Treasury, Volume 6. The one we're using today for lots of things.
Oh, right.
Page 11 is pas de pan at the bottom of the page. That's kind of fun to do. And when I play some things that sound sort of pavanish, I like to use this kind of a mallet. More of a, it makes a nice, rich, boomy sound. So I'll try pas de pan. Willie, bring your little drum. Robin, bring your fife and come playing on the pipe and drum. Tirelulu, pas de pan. Will and music for our Christmas holiday. I missed all of my D sharps.
We didn't notice.
I was
we were
trying
quite,
to
we were
play
we were quite happy.
a C
Well, I
sharp.
was anyway.
Okay. I should have half-holed this note, and instead I was trying to play the C sharp. To get the D sharp. But I've always loved that piece. it's pretty to sing as well.
It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, really like that. So if that's Burgundian, is that medieval Burgundian? Does anybody know how far that goes back?
I think it is.
Hmm.
I don't know the
That's really
history,
nice.
but it's pretty old.
Oh wow, very good. Okay, that was really good. Right, do we want to do another one of the communal ones from Terry, or does somebody else want to play something? Which would you like to do? Anybody keen to do something? Yeah. Oh, Lola's going to play. Excellent. Okay. Lola's.
Actually, it's from Terry's book, and still number 6 on page 12, and it's Quelle est cette odeur agréable? What's that nice smelling something? Because it makes me think of ginger biscuits. Dai, vuoi battere le mani? No. Yeah. Well, I'm using my D pipe. Sorry for the reindeer passing by.
that was really excellent, because combination of the tune and the reindeer was fantastic.
Yeah, and she makes me playing in the most difficult positions. So if I can play this occasions, it means that I know what I'm doing.
Oh, fantastic. Wow,
Sometimes
that was really
she
good.
joins in when I play. There's hope.
No, that was really, I really enjoyed playing that one. That was really nice.
Yeah.
That was great. Great choice.
I've never heard that tune before. That was beautiful.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, it is really nice. And it works really well on the pipe, actually. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah. I think Terry's limbering up now. Let's give.
Well, I've been inspired by the reindeer. Yeah. I don't know whether you have this in Italy, a red-nosed reindeer.
Yeah, she has left the red nose somewhere, but she's got the red nose.
All right. That is, of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, Rudolph.
Sorry.
Wow, that was fantastic. With a real reindeer on the Zoom as well. That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
You can't beat that, can you? That's that's really great. Oh, fantastic. Right, well, we must be due for another tune as well. Right, who wants to do another one? Do we have anybody?
Did you play one, Andy?
I haven't done one yet. Oh, shall I do one? Okay, I'll do one. All right. I will do one. Okay, so right. Okay, so right. Okay, I'm going to have a go at a carol which you might well know, which is "Love, Joy, Health, and Peace be all here in this place." Do you know that one? Sometimes called the King, or sometimes Hunting the Wren. I'm going to have a go at that, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to be on the D pipe, and yeah, I'll attempt to sing it as well. So if you want to drown out my voice, you can carry on playing on your D pipes. Oh dear, what fun! Right, here we go. Right, so just get into the zone here. Okay, here we go. So it's going to be on the D pipe, and it's starting with the note G. Yeah, like that. Okay, here we go. Love, joy, health, and peace be all here in this place. By your leave we will sing concerning our King. Our King is well dressed in the silks of the best, and in ribbons so rare no king can compare. We have travelled many miles over hedges and stiles, and we go to search for our King, and to you we bring. We have powder and shot to conquer a lot. We We have cannon and ball to conquer them all. Now Christmas it is past, Twelvetide is the last, and we bid you adieu. Play joy to the new. Haha, there we go. I don't think I've had enough from the wassail bowl to actually get the words right, but never mind. Right. So who would like to do the next one? Do we have a volunteer? Yay, David! Hurrah! Go, David, and tell us which pipe you're using as well. Haha.
Right, got the mute off, original sound on. D pipe, I'll do Infant Holy, which is on page 7 of Terry's Christmas book. I'll play it 3 times through, nice and gently, as all these sort of carols tend to be played. Original sound is on, so if it sounds horrible, wave or something. Otherwise, I'll put my head down and come out the other end. There you go.
Hooray! That was really super. Actually, there was a tiny bit of a network glitch right at the end, but it was really great.
Yes, I always blame my my on network glitches.
I'll have to try that in my next live performance.
I had lots of trouble with my Wi-Fi doing music because the music actually kind of shuts down. So what I do now is I use an Ethernet cable. Every time we do these sessions, I take an Ethernet cable from my router to my, because I use a computer. I don't know if you do, but the Ethernet cable in the back is a more stable connection than Wi-Fi. And I find that sounds, especially like these, high sounds and abrupt sounds, kind of glitch the internet. So you might try an Ethernet cable one time. I bought myself a long cord because it had to reach like 80 feet. So but it seems to work on Zoom for music.
Ah,
Yeah, good tip.
that's useful to know.
Yeah, I'm doing that at the moment as well. Actually, yeah, that's useful. I'm already plugged in. Thus, you are doomed to more of me than you would otherwise be. Right. So we should try and have somebody different. So who hasn't played yet? Yeah,
Well, I'll have a go.
yeah. Of course you can. That'd be great. Yeah, go
Yeah,
Anton.
well, this
Yeah.
is my first ever Tabor performance.
Yeah, and we're like massively supportive here. So we will cheer. Absolutely. That's what we do.
Good. I shall put my hat out.
Well, we might not run to that.
I've learnt this by ear. I have not used music, and it's basically John Barleycorn, just to get away from the winter season to the harvest season.
Mhm.
And I've just played it by ear. So
Yeah,
here you
well,
go.
we love all that stuff. Yeah, so yeah. Have you got your original sound on? That's the first thing.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Well, give us a little. Yeah, we can hear you okay, but yeah, that seems to be working. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Will
Right.
will you, Anton? Will you be playing a drum as well?
No,
Okay.
I've got one.
So,
It's an
oh, no.
ornament on the wall.
Well, no, my question is about original sound because certain sounds shut down your mic. So, if hover your mouse around your screen and look at the top for original sound for musicians on, and then
Yeah.
you won't drop out.
My wife Julie has set the machine up,
Yeah.
and
Okay. Well,
I
we heard
can't
you.
see any.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. So I'll just try and play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
that's
for it.
fine. Yeah.
Fingers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Give it a go. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Hooray! That was great fun. Yeah, that's really nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think is it it's a part of a family of tunes. I think that's basically called Divas and Lazarus. Am I right? Does anybody know?
Oh, yeah. I think that's probably true. We
I've
don't
heard
have Bill here, who might know. Oh, do you know Elizabeth?
I've heard Taborers and Lazarus, but there are so many versions of Barleycorn, and that I've heard that melody, but it was really peppy and nice. So
Okay.
yeah, our
Okay.
Morris side does like 6 versions of Barleycorns. We just
Yeah.
like the theme.
It crops
Taborers and Lazarus, yeah.
it crops up all over the place. There's a famous Irish song called "The Start of the County Down," and that melody comes from Dave Lazarus. Yeah. So nice one.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks ever so much. That's really good fun. Yeah. Right. Well, who would like to play the next one? We got anybody who hasn't played yet who wants to play? Yay, Liam. Go, Liam. Excellent.
I have a go at Sussex Carol. I only saw this. Well, obviously I've had enough Christmases to be familiar with most of these tunes, but I've never played them, so we'll give it a go. I don't think I'll do an intro, I'll just go straight in.
Hooray! That's good fun. Thank you. Yeah, that's a very jolly one, isn't it? I always forget what it is until somebody plays it, or you know, or you hear the words, because you know the title Sussex Carol. It's sort of like I think, ooh, what's that?
Yeah,
very jolly.
I'm afraid the Zoom factor kicked in there. I've played it better.
So what key were you playing in, Liam?
Well, I played that on the G pipe, so well, Terry will tell you that it probably comes out as C, but I don't understand that.
I play slightly differently to you, Liam.
Ah.
You tend to go. But it's a C natural I play. Which sounded very medieval.
Well, we always like all the creative versions, don't we? So
Yeah.
we just love whatever anybody plays, really, because it's such fun. Yeah. So
Can anybody play it in D? Anybody play it in that range?
Yeah, cool.
That's the version I've got.
Yes, that's the version I've got.
Cool. Well, it's always good to do all these different versions. It's good fun. Yeah. Right. Well, who would like to play the next one? Who hasn't played yet? Who would like to play?
I play.
Oh, you've played, Terry.
Pardon?
You've played. Yeah, just seeing if anybody who hasn't played wants to play.
I've got Stephanie and Bridget and Helen.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. I don't know if any of them are up for playing. Don't have to be, of course.
Stephanie, do you have one? Ooh. Do you have one, Stephanie?
Well, I've got lots, but none of them are practiced, and they'll just all fall apart because I just haven't been diligent enough.
And it doesn't have to be seasonal. We can play anything. It doesn't have to be a Christmas thing. How about
I'll
Helen
have a think.
or Brigitte? Okay. It can be anything you like playing. Brigitte, are you going to play us something? No
I
pressure.
can play. I can play a brawler what I played in summer at the festival.
Oh yeah,
Yay,
I think I
yes.
can
love it.
remember it. brawler de Cos,
Oh yeah, I love that one. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
and I played on the G.
On the
What?
G pipe. Okay,
G,
cool.
yes.
Thank you very much.
And I think it's starting with A minor, maybe. I don't know. You can hear me? I think so. My demo. I think I can play it when I'm sitting. When I sit down, I will try. Summer is a long time ago.
That was super. That was really nice. Yeah, really like that.
Where
And of course,
are you,
you can.
Birgit? Which country are you in?
I'm in Vienna, in Austria.
Vienna. Oh, my favourite city.
And there was a medieval festival where a friend of mine invited me to play with the pipe and tabor, and I managed to play Hunt the Squirrel and La Volta, Tourbillon, and this branle. So I played. It was fun. The first time I played on a public event. Yes.
Oh wow,
That
that's
was
fantastic.
beautiful.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
sorry.
Yeah, and it did sound really nice actually.
But
So,
since
yeah.
then I didn't play much, but I have to prepare for next summer. Maybe I will be invited again.
Yeah, well that'd be great, wouldn't it? That'd be really nice. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously if you I mean every Zoom, come along and play stuff, anytime you want to pop over for something, if you fancy nipping over to a physical event. Yeah. Right. Right. So what are we? Yeah. So, so do we have anybody else who would like to play at this point?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Neil's going to
They
give us.
want the
Oh,
couple.
do another one. Do another one.
I think Neil's going to give us one, and then over to you, Terry. Yeah.
Right, super.
Yeah. Terry's book, Volume 1, page 5. Eddie B. Othu. I first heard this tune at a Taborers thingy, and then a couple of weeks later, I heard it played at a pub session down in London. I said, I recognise that, like a medieval tune. And this guy said, yeah, Eddie B. Othu, yeah. And I just played it as a jig. So here we go. Right.
That was fun. And it's always good to experience the way that different people play these things, isn't it? Because yeah, you get the dancey versions, the slow the slow versions. Yeah, it's always
Well, the drawing was a bit boring, but I haven't worked out anything else for it.
No, it's good fun. Yeah, love it. That's really good. No, thanks. Aha, right. So I think it's Terry's probably next, unless we've got somebody else who wishes to rush in. No? Okay, go Terry.
You right? Little tune here called The Little Drummer Boy. One.
was really good because I could play a lot of it on the lower register, which I never use.
Brilliant. It's a brilliant
It's
point.
the first time
Stephanie.
I've ever played a tune on the lower register, the bit that you don't usually bother with.
That's a really good.
And you can make harmonies instead of playing the melody. In the lower register, you can harmonize and be a part of it.
Ah.
Yeah. I love to harmonize.
Yeah, really, that's really nice. Where does that come from, Terry? It's familiar, but I never know where these things come from.
Originally called the Carol of the Drum, composed by American Catherine Kennicott Davis in 1941.
It became a hit in America on the radio in the 1960s. The little children singing the text about this little drummer boy, and he had no gift to give. I have no gift to bring, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum, rum-pa-pa-bum-bum-bum, that's fit to give a king, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum, rum-pa-bum-bum, rum-pa-bum-bum. Shall I play for you, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum, on my drum? It's very sweet.
And then a hit for David Bowie.
Oh, was it? Was it a hit for David Bowie?
Yeah.
I didn't realise.
Harry Belafonte had a big hit as well. Over here he did, anyway, I think.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Oh, well, and now, well, Terry will be taking the world by storm with this. It'll be good, won't it? Yeah, that's very good. Right, so who would like to play next? We can't persuade anybody who hasn't played. Oh, yeah, Stephanie. Yeah, just play us anything you like.
Yes, okay, I'll go for it. You know, I'm not sure how the tabor drumming fits in with this one because it's sort of quite a strange rhythm. But it's
Okay.
I'm not sure that I will be playing it according to the dots, but it's the number. It's on page 1 of book 6, and it's the Virgin Most Pure.
Wow, that sounds good.
Sorry about the wobbles.
No, we love wobbles here. We're all very into wobbles.
Yeah, and I'm not very good at deciding how many A's and B's to play on things. But anyway, I sort of realised I could manage that without it going.
Yeah, no, thanks. That was really great. That was fun. That, yeah, and it's always good to do these traditional ones, isn't it? That aren't the usual, the normal run of the mill ones. So yeah, that's great. Excellent.
Well, I play it from my memory rather than the dots. The dots are just there to sort of like give me a prompt.
Yeah, yeah. I can't be doing with these official versions. but then, yeah, I play by ear, so I would say that, wouldn't I? Oh dear. Right, who would like to play next? Oh yeah. Oh, we've got right. So we've got Helen and Lola. So let's have Helen and then let's have Lola. How about that? Yeah.
Cut out again.
Oh, Helen, are you with us? you with us, Helen, or are you, or have we lost you?
Picture seems to have frozen.
Oh dear. Okay, let's have Lola, and then when Helen's back, then we'll try Helen again. How about that?
Okay. I'd like to have a go at the Lullaby by Brahms that I've been playing with the marching band. So now I've got to try to forget all the flat notes and using all the sharps. Might be end up in a mess, but I'd like to try as well. Oh, sorry. Got mixed up with the flat notes. Sorry. Got to write it down.
So instead of playing the thumb, play half the thumb, and you'll get the sharp that works for your next note. Dee da da.
Yeah.
So instead of half, half of the thumb, and then go right up to all three, two and a half. So
Okay.
right.
Right.
So with the half, it'll make the correct note for you. Yeah,
Thank you.
that was pretty. With a marching band?
Yeah, it's part of the traditional repertoire, but I'm playing it with my flute.
Oh,
so it's not. So this is why I've got 3 flats.
That's a great fingering, Christy, Elizabeth. Great fingering.
The fingering?
No, I like that fingering.
Yeah. Dee da 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 da. Da dum. That makes it sharp if you just do half. Half. 3. I like Jillian's numbering system. 3, open. She writes little numbers over her music. 3 fingers, 2 and a half, 1 finger, thumb. She puts a T for thumb, and that would be a half thumb. I use her system to get me started on my songs.
Well, I'm going to have to examine this whole half thumb thing because I've never come across that. Okay, so what note do you actually get with your on a D pipe with your
That
half?
is it's a C sharp. that's the C sharp. Da da, half thumb. Da da da. I mean, that's the way I would try it. Right? Does that sound okay?
Wow.
That
Oh
sound
yeah,
okay?
okay. I've only ever done C sharps with the little finger over the end.
I can't manage that sometimes, so I
Okay.
do the and also because when I play that high note, I'm well, I play a lot of recorders and they use a half hole for certain things, so I'm used to that. But when I play that top note, I almost have a half hole just to get it to speak properly. So I've got half thumb there too.
Okay. Wow.
It helps me speak the high notes sometimes with the half hole.
That's really interesting. Well,
Still a little
I've learned
technique.
something today. That's really good.
I think it's a recorder player technique you're
Yes,
used to
it is.
doing half holes. Yeah.
Half hole the thumb.
Yeah, half thumb.
I think it also depends upon upon the pipe, because I half hole that top D, and I
Yes.
also not probably just open a little bit for the top E as well, and I can then play that top E a lot quieter, and
Yes.
it just latches on. You're
Yes.
not there sort of it just bang.
I agree. And
Bang
I
on
use
the
that
nail.
to make it easier to play and a softer sound. It's not so
Yeah.
hard. But you know, I learned that from recorder technique because I play lots of recorders and
Oh, they half hole most fingers, I think.
to get into the second octave,
Yeah.
you have to get into the half hole. Yeah.
Wow. Well, you'll have to at the winter warmer. You'll have to show us how to do this. It's
I
really good.
will. I would be happy to.
Brilliant.
That's very good. Very useful. Thank
Well,
you.
we've lost Helen. She went out and came in again. She was all dressed up and all ready to play, but her internet kept freezing. So
Yeah.
she went
Oh,
out
gosh.
and came in again, and it froze again.
Oh.
So she's not here.
Gosh. Well, we'll have to sort of will lots of tabering goodwill to her then. won't we?
Yes. Well,
Definitely appreciate her coming.
I would do one. The Hey Ho, Nobody Home, and
Yeah,
Solon.
okay.
Peter,
Yeah.
Paul, and Mary mixed those two together. Now, did we put out music for that, or should I just do it and then people could sing along or play along?
We did put music. It's on the website and it was
Okay.
emailed
I don't
as
know
well.
if people have it or found it, but most of us do ear music anyway, and we know these tunes. And I could sing it and then play it on the D pipe. So. So it would start with up on the A and the open G. You need that natural there. And then the next song is a Solon. So they go together, in my mind. Hey ho, nobody home, eating nor drink nor money have I none, yet shall we be merry. Hey ho, nobody home, eating nor drink nor money shall we none, yet hey ho, nobody home. A soul cake, we a soul cake, an apple and a pear, plum, a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. One for Peter, two for Paul, three for him who made us all. God bless the master of the house, mistress also, and all the little children who around your table go. The cattle in your stable, the dog at your front door, and all who dwell within your house, we wish you 10 times more. A soul, a soul, a soul cake, please good mistress, a soul cake. An apple and a pear and a plum and a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. One for Peter, two for Paul, three for him who made us all. Thank you. They go together, and you can sing them as a round as well, or play them as a round, and you can interchange the two pieces, play them simultaneously. They work well together.
That was really nice. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, really good. Yeah, cool. We got Helen back now. I don't know if Helen fancies playing.
I've been having a lot of trouble with the internet connection. It keeps dropping out. I don't know if it will work if I try and play anything.
You could give it a go, because we'll all be willing you to play really nicely anyway. So
It won't be really nice if I do try. But
it's up to you.
You'd have to put up with it not being very nice.
That'll be fine, because we're all mega into everybody having a go. So
Okay, but if you bear in mind that I am having a go, but I'm trying to play Tomorrow Should Be My Dancing Day. And
Okay.
I'm having a bit of trouble with some of it, with the rhythm. So if you get it so that you can hear it, then maybe someone will be able to tell me what I'm doing wrong. But I'm also having trouble getting the notes, so you've got that problem as well.
okay.
So
Well, we'll have fun anyway, and I'm sure Terry will be able to analyse whatever's happening.
but what's happening is a lot of it to do with me and myself and not hearing very well anymore, but we'll see.
Cool. Oh, lovely. was really great. That was really
So-
great, Helen. Thank you. I
Helen,
really enjoyed that.
Helen, that was beautiful, and you know a great secret. When you're a performer, if you just look the part, it helps the audience sort of
Okay.
you are so festively presented. No
I'm
matter
wearing the
what you
stuff.
play, we know it's right.
The stuff is what I used to wear when I did 15th century reenactment. I used to do living history.
Yeah.
So it's part of that.
And looking the part is with an audience. If you look the part, that's half the battle.
I'm not sure I
Beautiful.
believe that one, but
No,
thank you anyway.
Yeah, you played it correctly. Yeah.
I thought
No.
it sounded great anyway. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I was well happy with it.
Move over. Okay.
Well,
Oh, it looks like we've got Jason as well.
Hi there. Hang on, I'm just sorting out my settings.
Oh, okay. While you're doing that, let's see if
I
anybody
need
else.
to warm up my hands as well. I've been outside and they're frozen solid.
Who would like to play the next one? Do we have a volunteer? Oh,
shall I do God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen?
yeah, that'd be great.
That do?
Yeah.
Just,
Thanks, Dave.
on messing up the tunes and not remembering the words. I was at a concert given by a John Kirkpatrick last night, and he's mastered the art of just going blah, making a complete mess noise on his accordion or whatever he's actually playing, and then keeping it in the time, just loses those a bar or two whilst he sorts himself out, and he just laughs at himself, and it's just a brilliant way because everyone laughs with him. So and he's been at it a good number of years. Anyway, back to the God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. I'll play it through, as there's no repeats, I'll play it through 4 times. There you go.
Brilliant. Terry, you need to mute, and so does Jason. Or shall I mute you? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Excellent.
Right. Here we go. Sorry. think it was 4. I lost count, so maybe I did, maybe you didn't.
It was really great, though. Really
Good,
Going because it really helps for joining in.
good, good. Because often you listen to it the first time, you completely mess it up the first time, and you half get it the third time.
It's true, actually.
And then it's finished.
Yeah, I know.
That's never going to work, is it?
No, yeah, but that was really good. I really like that, and it seems to work really well on the pipe. That one, doesn't it? Really,
It
like that
is.
one.
It's nice and simple, one note at a time, not too far away.
That's the sort of thing we like, especially if we're sort of like in the middle of winter. Yeah, it helps to have simplicity, doesn't it?
Yeah, certainly does.
Right. Well, I guess Jason has appeared. Would you like to do something, Jason? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'll do a couple of tunes. Sorry, I haven't got any Christmas tunes sorted out.
That doesn't matter. That's fine.
But I'll do. I said to you I was learning a couple a Breton tune I planned to do, but unfortunately I didn't get that one sorted out. So I'll do a couple of other Breton tunes. So I've been doing a few Breton tunes recently.
Cool.
Okay. One of them you may recognise them. Okay. Not original sound on.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what pipe are you using? Is it a D pipe?
D pipe. E minor.
D-pipe? E minor, original sound. Woohoo!
I've got my original sound on. Let's hope that works. So long that I've used Zoom that the must have gone back to original settings. So.
Hooray! That was fun.
Yeah.
I used to play that second one on the Rauschpfeifer, but
Oh, you play it on the Roush Viper, do you?
yeah. Well, I used to play it on the Rauschpfeifer. Yeah. I haven't played it for a while.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We have our Morris side does a dance created by Berkeley Morris on the West Coast, Berkeley near San Francisco, and they do this dance called Windmills, where there are like 12 dancers and they're all whirling around each other. But it's a Morris dance they created to that last piece. It's got a name, a waltz in the name. That second piece.
It's called Tem Vanité.
Vanities, yeah.
Yes,
It was a theme for a Breton soap opera.
Oh.
In the 1970s. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a modest team in Shropshire doing border dancing. And they use that for a dance called Twiglet.
Well, we do it. Black Swan. Black Swan use it. That's my border side. We use it for Twiglet as well.
So is it the dance that's called Twiglets?
The dance is called
Is
Twiglet.
it?
Yeah,
Some people call the tune Twiglets, and I thought, well, surely it's Tem
It's a
Vanité.
dance. This dance is called Twiglet. The tune is called Theme Vanities. And the first one is also used by the border side I'm in for a different dance called The Wheel. Well, that was written by someone in the side, so that one probably hasn't travelled very far.
I thought the other one was an andro.
Yeah, it is an andro as well that we use. Pick that one up. A couple of Breton tunes we use for our dances, our border side.
Good.
All good stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. That was good fun. Excellent. Aha, right. Who would like to play the next one? Yay! Go Neil. Hurrah.
I was fiddling about, and I just thought it came upon the Midnight Clear would work quite nicely. If you're familiar with that particular thing. There are two people who aren't muted. You need to mute. It's on the D pipe as well. I worked out a rhythm to it. I forgot what it was.
like that one. That goes pretty well, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good-
A lot
good
of
on
the,
train pipe.
I think a lot of the sort of, when we call them Christmas carols, but the Christmas hymns, Little Town of Bethlehem, Good King Wenceslas, they're all great dance tunes. Once in Royal David City is a good dance tune as well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, fantastic. Right. Well, so we're getting near to the end. So before I forget, so obviously the winter warmer is the 24th to the 26th of February, based in Rotherhithe. There's a little thing in Ashford, Surrey, just for a primary school for the year fives, for anybody who wants to come along to that on the Friday afternoon. But then after that, it's all really based around Rotherhithe, and it's near the old Victorian tunnel. So you can go and see the Victorian tunnel, and you can play in it, which is pretty fantastic actually, because you make a great sound down there. Using this fantastic Victorian engineering to amplify your pipes and tabors.
Do they still put trains through the tunnel, or is there a different tunnel for the? No,
There's a different. Certainly there's no danger of any trains appearing in the bit that we go down into.
The actual tunnel, I think that was one of the first sites that he punched through, and there's a museum there. And and then we go down into that's a beautiful museum. It's got lights, and you go down in through these stairs, and it's all lit up with beautiful blue lights, and it's a big echoey space, but it's very beautiful, far from a tunnel as you can get. The performance space is really quite nice. We have a video.
Very
we
atmospheric,
should show
isn't it?
some of our videos sometime from the performance in the tunnel.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
the tunnel
there is a
museum.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the Saturday there's this fantastic parade. It goes from the area where we're based, and it's just a walking parade with dancers and a commedia style mumming play as well. Yeah, it's really super atmosphere, and yeah, works really well as a tabouring event. Hoping to get some Morris dancing as well, a little bit of Morris dancing. Yeah, so it should be really good. There's a commedia show in the Sands Theatre in the evening, so that's pretty good. And there'll be walking tour and stuff like that on the Sunday. So yeah, it should be a very jolly time. I don't know. I don't know how many people on the Zoom fancy possibly going. Yeah, anybody? Yeah, David, possibly Helen. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, and obviously you've got Elizabeth. I think you're coming, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So the more the merrier. Yeah. Have a think about it, and do ask me any questions. We're going to be sorting out the program in a bit more detail in the next few days, hopefully with Bill. So do ask me any questions if you suddenly think, oh, I need to know this about the program, or indeed if you want something to be on the program. Yeah. Okay. Right. Who would like to play the next tune?
If I get another go, I would like to show the chilly winter song. It's kind of it can be around, but I like the meaning in it. I wrote it to be just a celebration of solstice where the light comes back, and I put the text in the chat. So if you want to open the chat, you can see the words: chilly, chilly winter, cold days and warm nights gathered round the hearth and the candles bright. Goodbye to the old year, goodbye, goodbye. Turn back to the light. Welcome the light. So I have a chart for it on the G pipe. I don't know if you all got the charts or something, but you can do it by ear or just sing with me if you like to sing, or just follow along and enjoy it. Let's see, it would be on the G pipe. And that's how it starts out. And I put the words in the chat, and if you want to sing it with me. Chilly, chilly winter, cold days and warm nights, gathered round the hearth, and the candles bright. Goodbye to the old year, goodbye, goodbye. Turn back to the light, welcome the light. Want to try and sing it with me? Chilly, chilly winter, cold days and warm nights, gathered around the hearth, and the candles bright. Goodbye to the old year, goodbye, goodbye. Turn back to the light, welcome the light. Thank you.
Oh, that's great fun.
I did not get my high notes. That's it. Apologies.
That was really nice though. It's a lovely song, isn't it?
Thank you. And it's really pretty as a round.
It actually worked. The tune worked really well on the round, because I went after you and just ran through, and it worked really good.
Good.
Really good.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't play my part correctly, but you know, it's really kind of fun. And if you're going to do it as a round, you the first line, chilly, chilly winter, cold days and warm nights, and then the next group can sing when they get to gathered round. So it's line by line. Yeah. So is that what you did, David?
Yeah.
You just went line by line. Thank you. I'm glad.
I just went when it felt right.
Yeah.
And that's when it felt right. So that's when I went.
I wish Zoom could have people play together. You know, it's so hard to not hear you all. I miss that, playing music in person.
Yeah. Oh well. Not long to went on.
I just say something. I think it'd be nice
Terry.
for the festivals if we could have an ensemble time, especially for rounds. I think they're quite
good
neat,
idea. Yeah.
You know.
Ensemble. Yeah.
I'm thinking of compiling a little book of rounds. You know, so if anybody's got any suggestions, I'd be very pleased to hear them and put them in. I'm at the moment working on the Playford tunes, about 500 and odd tunes versions of the pipe. I worked it out if I do one a day, I should be finished in August 2024. I might not be here then.
Ambitious.
You'll have to up your rates.
You
then,
better
Terry.
get on with it.
Terry, go ahead and add my piece if you want to a book of rounds, Chilly Winter, and also a Solon, and the one I did today, Hey Ho Nobody Home, and a Solon. I wrote them so they go as a round.
If you could send me them
Add those in
and
if you want to.
indicate whereabouts the second person or the third person would start.
Right.
In that one, is it the second person
line.
starts
Yeah.
when you get to the second line?
Second line. Yeah. So
Oh.
we can put numbers on it. Line 1, line 2. Yeah.
Brilliant. I think we might be going to play London's Burning at the Winter Warmer. That's one of the ones we're going to play because where we get to play on the Sunday, it's where peeps I think watched London Burning from in was it
That's
16?
around, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, it is around. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that's around, Terry. So yeah.
That's another one.
If you've got any other good period rounds, we could maybe do a little workshop on them at the Winter Warmer, perhaps. Have you got any ideas for that?
I heard one a long time ago. It might be very well known. I don't know. Called Peas, Beans, Oats, and the Barley. You know it?
No.
Good
Oh,
fun.
oats and beans and barley grows as you and I and everyone knows. Is it that one?
I think it went. The farmer is the man who ploughs up the land where the peas, beans, oats, and the barley stand. Peas, beans, peas, beans, peas, beans, oats, and the barley. Yeah? Come on, I know.
Oh, that sounds really great. That's better than the one that I know, to be honest.
Yeah, come on.
I think that's a lot better than the one that I know.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, that's great.
What's that one called? What's that one called?
I think it's called Peas, Beans, Oats, and the Barley.
Peas?
If I sing it onto a sound file, I'll send it to you, Terry.
Right, that'd be great. Thank you.
Brilliant. Right, well, we've probably just got time for one more tune before we do Hunt the Squirrel. Who would like to play one more? Anybody like to play one?
I've got another one.
Yeah, go on then, Terry.
Well,
go, Terry.
G Black. It's a beautiful tune, this one, called "O Come, Emmanuel." That's on page 10 in the book 6. Now it's funny, I was listening to a program on the television today, choir chorus through the year, and they sang this to finish with. It was a finale.
Hey, that was fun. Excellent.
Looking tune, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very good.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, so I guess in January, I guess I'll do a quick. Who here can make the second Sunday in January? Quite a lot of people can. Okay, quite a lot. So hopefully we'll do it then. Second Sunday in January. Cool. Okay. It must be time for Hunt the Squirrel. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, and I think we need to thank everybody who's played today, or who has produced any music or anything. It's been a great mixture of stuff, and yeah, thanks for coming. It's just glorious to have such a variety of stuff, isn't it? Right, get my correct stick, otherwise I'll. Right, here we go. Wow, thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you all have a good festive time.
Yeah, you all too.
Great to see you all.
Great to
And
see you.
yeah, and do email me if you want to know anything about the winter warmer or indeed anything else. All the best. Great to see you,
everyone. Happy Christmas.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you
Thanks,
very much.
everyone.
Thank you.
Good playing. Good playing today. Thanks,
Yeah,
Andy.
great fun.
See you, Andy. Bye.
Yeah, thanks, Andy.
See
You
you all.
rock it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Terry.
Oh, thanks,
Bye,
Birgit. Thank you.
Yes, hope to see you in January.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
great. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Great to see you too, Anton. Yeah, all the best.